It's a boy.
He's the most beautiful baby I've ever seen.
I came into this world, and the moment I was born, my beauty instantly killed 3 doctors. My stunned parents were left with no choice but to relocate me to a remote village. They concealed my face with gauze, glasses, and a hat, but I remained unhappy. I confided in a psychiatrist, but he insisted on seeing what I looked like. As expected, he paid for the mistake with his life.
Oh my God.
I tried to tell him.
I simply wanted to live as a normal person. Staring at a brick on the ground, I suddenly came up with a good idea. I approached my friend and asked him to damage my face, but he was too busy texting his girlfriend. I grew angry and slapped the phone right out of his hand. He struck me out of frustration, but my face wasn't harmed in the slightest. Feeling defeated, I locked myself inside my room. After hearing about this, my friend introduced me to a girl, but her ex-boyfriend showed up just as we sat down.
Hold up, you the kid that kills people with his pretty face?
He mocked me, claiming I was too ugly to show my face in public. I didn't want to explain myself, but he arrogantly shoved me onto the table. I refused to fight back until a waiter finally pulled him off me. The girl called me a coward and walked away without a second glance. Heartbroken, I headed to the riverside, planning to completely destroy my face. Just then, a girl suddenly appeared and talked me out of making a terrible decision. When I looked up at her, I felt like I was seeing an angel.
You're gonna die an old man, warm in your bed. Not here, not this night. You jump, I jump, remember?
I planned to confess my feelings, but then I noticed she was wearing a heart rate monitor. She sensed my disappointment and took me to the school dance, but I ran into the guy who had attacked me earlier. He recognized me and forcefully ripped off my mask. The people around us stared wide-eyed, and she instantly collapsed onto the floor. When the police arrived, I was the only one left standing at what became a murder scene. I watched helplessly as she was taken away in an ambulance. I was subsequently sent to prison. By the time I was released, she was already in critical condition and nearing death. She wanted to look at me one last time.
Just finding it really hard to say goodbye.
Don't be jealous that I'm better at dying than you. I just want it to be over.
I took off my glasses and removed the gauze, lying down beside her. She opened her eyes, and just like that, I lost the woman eye.